Capricorn. Yeah, how about that reading? Sag season is giving light, lots of light, lots of light, lots of light. You get a big hit into, again, that understanding of like, okay, if I keep feeding myself in this area of my life, just what's left over, how can this King of Pentacles be put in place? That all sheds for you. You take action right away, because what are you committed to? It's showing. 2 of Cups to 2 of Wands. You're able to take what you're feeling and really put it into some kind of plan. Some kind of plan. And that plan involves you having some fun around your creativity. If there's a Leo in your life, that person may bring it out in you, so why not be around that person if it's a person you can trust with how you're feeling at any given moment. You may just need to go out and enjoy and remember that you're safe to enjoy. That all of this has led up to this point where you can express yourself clearly. You can make a plan, learn from your experiences, take what you want, because you will have some really, you may, towards the end of the month, there'll be like a bunch of realizations, and then it will stop for a while. You get a bunch of downloads, right? And you, again, committing to this right now, just for now, you realize how big of an impact it can make in your life in just this short amount of time. That throughout the month, you are constantly exposed to this side of you that knows better, that knows you can do better, and now you're unafraid to go that way. Why does this person or this situation or what had happened matter? It doesn't. Not anymore. What matters is that you take what you need to learn from it and you move forward. That you let whatever needs to break down. And that you build from that place. You may have a lot to say about how you felt, about where you're coming from, about what has been giving you the strength to move forward. Maybe it's who has died before you. Maybe you think about your ancestors in this time. Maybe you feel as though you need to speak to someone older than you at this time, or that you get in touch with the spiritual side of yourself and start to, that part of yourself takes over. And you don't have to do it super publicly. This could just be for yourself, but then there's things that you need, that will need to be shared. This tendency to overwork when you really need to listen to your energy can get you wrapped up into a place where you may be caught between what you actually want to do and what you've committed to. So again, that 2 of Cups, 2 of Swords coming back around in this moment of just like, why are you overworking when you really, that doesn't even matter right now. Like, no one's asking that of you this season. No one's and you know what? Even next season, no more of that right now. There's no need to and it could be just overworking your brain, overworking your body, or doing too much physical labor, doing too much mental labor. Like, let go of that for now. This season's kind of going to take over and bring you on a little bit of a journey that's going to feel like, what did I even do or accomplish last month? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're giving way to something that you didn't even know, or didn't know in this time that was possible, that maybe have felt possible years ago or in a younger version of your life. But that youthfulness, it's not just about having fun, that youthfulness, letting that out. Everything's under control this month. Everything's going to go the way it needs to go. There's a youthfulness that helps you realize what and why we need to start from the bottom sometimes, try something new. Remember that we all make mistakes. Remember how we choose to learn, what that feels like to learn something new, to connect with something different, to make deeper connections can even bring out that even more youthful, because you just want to let go, not try to control the moments that you want to enjoy. It's like, just enjoy it. And if you're not, leave. Just like the horse, just leave. Say what you need to say if you want. But there's like a whole spiritual element of needing to leave whatever belief system just doesn't work for you this month. Like, maybe you're going to feel more like a loner, and you're going to want to go hop from here to here to here to here, and then you're going to want to take time to yourself. Maybe you're going to draw people to you. You don't even realize that you could be, like, with this resistance, you could be, like, drawing so much to you, but instead you're almost, like, pushing it away, and it doesn't need to be pushed away. Like, let yourself bring what you need to you. You may have exactly the conversation you need. You know, there's no more physical labor left to do this month. It's all about navigating mentally, emotionally, and physically, but it's not as strenuous. You know, save that for next month, because you're going to be exhausted if you don't. Exhausted. We don't need that. You don't need that from yourself in your birthday month. No, you want to enjoy it. If there's a Virgo in your life, they are unafraid to mirror some kind of situation you're having. You're unafraid to be very honest about how you're feeling, and you'll get the answers that you need. That situation will transform and will grow. Leo is also coming up very strong. If there's a Leo in your life and you want to make plans with this person, and they're a person that you feel like you can trust to make these plans with, and that you're not going to end up in a rough situation, don't overcommit. Commit as much as you can. It's not about your ego, you know, or who has more control. That's not the point. If they have more bandwidth to do things this month and you're, you know, making this plan together, let them do it, or let yourself ease into it. You've learned from something, and this is going to change your life. This may even change the way you decide to speak about and speak on certain things. Speak on yourself, how you value yourself, how you give yourself, what you give away, and what you keep. The generosity that you have when you've learned something, and your words, and remembering that you should just save them until, like, they're needed. You know? Give yourself that time you need to be alone to feel, but then when you're ready to come out through this month, do it. And if you're not feeling a situation and you're kind of working hard to avoid something, could be with Aquarius or a Taurus, you can't really avoid it anymore, and you could even become paralyzed to the thought. But again, this could be a great time to give yourself that fork in the road or deepen that connection. You're just needing to be really clear and honest with this person, because something, like, just a big cycle is changing within you. You may come across where this stuck feeling has been, and it's because you're maybe so focused on the building, the substance, the love, the enjoyment, the play, all of that needs to be implemented, integrated. Like, the extremities this month will only burn you out. That's all. That's what I'm going to say. And you'll realize, like, come December 7th, the full moon, you may realize it. You know, Jupiter's going to enter Aries, so you may feel like luck feels harder to come by a little bit at a time, but it shouldn't last forever. It's just a little bit of friction, maybe. It's like you're making your luck happen without making your luck happen, you know? Whatever has been stuck is gonna open up a whole other end of possibilities, from 5 to 10 of Pentacles. 10, 10, 10. Ending of cycles. You're like, what more cycles? Well, you know, there's a way of retaining and receiving money that you've been so used to, but there's gonna be an opportunity to see what you've been maybe ignoring. There's something that you want to learn, so learn it. Take this time to learn it. It's a great time to learn something, to be in the student seat, because it may feel like life gives you more this month when you can do that. And things will get clearer, a little bit more adult. Hold on one second. By the time we hit your season, and boom. And boom. All right, Capricorn? Happy early birthday, and we'll see you next month.